Alright, back playing Factorio. Let's see where we were. It's been a few days. Alright, that's right. We were extending our firewall here. And we had determined that seedling production is not matching seedling consumption. This is very bad when seedlings are the only things keeping the base from. Oh, this is actually better now. Yeah, let's go take a look at the end of the line. This is a really good firewall. This is cleaning a lot out of the atmosphere. This is working great. Got seedlings here, right? But I thought, yeah, the line. And this isn't. Oh, it's working now. Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah. When my back was turned, things got better. That never happens. I need to do more over here. Like, all these internal ones need to be moved to the outside. And I have this urge to just invade over here. But maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, so let's just say that problem's solved and come back and check later. Just hope I never ever aggro any biter nest. So, other thing I was working on, right? Oh, I had an idea. That's right. My idea was raw coal is 33% of normal coal. And normal coal is like 2.8 times, something like that, the energy density of raw coal with none of the ash costs. So it's better to use it. Like, it does produce... oh, what's this? Yeah, it would produce less ash, and I would have less of this situation going on. But I need to consume the raw coal to make coke to make steel. But I am also making excess coke right here. And this is just going into a fuel line, right? Yeah, right there. That should not be happening. Because coke is getting in the way of upgrading our entire energy chain. So it should go right here, right? Because this is where I've put it for some brilliant reason. But what I really want to do is start an overflow vent that comes right here and feeds in, and then eventually blocks off. Here, make more of these. Always need more of these. So you go and output priority to the right, right? So this will only be overflow. And we want to slam coke in right there. So we'll just hop down the tar line here. Even though this is not desirable at all. And like this. And then in and over. And what I'm hoping is that the coke production from pitch is gonna... yeah, we want to do this. Overwhelm the amount of coke produced. I shouldn't be putting this here at all. Like that's this part of the line is just wrong. Do we need coke? I'm still getting in. Well, that's wrong. Yeah, I appear to have ruined everything, which is okay. Oh, because I imagine I'd turned that, and I should not have done that thing. This might help us with coke a little more. With ash is what I'm trying to choke out. Okay, this is not running all the time. That's fine with me. This is running all the time. That makes me very happy. So, this is no longer putting coke in. I should really make a dedicated boiler for all this. Even though that's difficult. I should definitely be putting more fuel on this line. It's just getting picked clean. It's only a half belt. Where's it coming from? Are you working? Good. Like, now it's skipping over and it's going over there. And where's this coming from? This is another overflow coke. This shouldn't exist either, right? Because coke is never going to be a fuel anymore. Where is it coming from? Is this for real? Yeah, and I'd already disabled that. Alright, so let's clean this up. It's important to be tidy. So, all that will now need time to propagate through the system. So I think I should probably ignore it for right now and let it build up and then evaluate things. We're definitely steam poor. And that's our primary problem. And steam is expensive. Didn't I run the math on that a while ago and decided that steam was really, really expensive? Like 50 megawatts per 100. And we're steam. So we can't really call ourselves full coal producers right here because of the steam problem. And this is taking... Oh, we don't have to do this anymore. This is old style thinking right here. We can increase the power going up there just like this. But fortunately, it also increases ash. So same thing right here. Yeah. So the goal is coke gets completely blocked up here. And then I'll build an overflow for the raw coal, and that gets fed into the boiler power. And that produces a whole lot less ash. Is this a good plan? Like right here. Like replace this right here with a mostly coke line. This just needs to get moved. This does not need to be here. It is in this, but it's here because of the coke line. And the coke line again doesn't need to be here. So yeah, you just come with me and you're just gonna get relocated. That was way too much to have right there. Drag you north, and we'll put you along the coke belt, and there's already the carbon dioxide right here. And this will be better? Yes, yes. You want to make carbon dioxide. Maybe it was a better idea to take the other upgrade. Like, I get the feeling that I took the wrong one here, that just increasing production was not right. It works, but isn't what I wanted. It's just like this, right? Only let's... I'll live with it not being aesthetic. No, I won't. I absolutely will not. It's wasteful, but at least it looks nice now. Alright, so... Oh, and I just put pipes right across the main walkway. Alright, not acceptable. Not acceptable. I thought I had a good idea. I did not have a good idea. When has that ever been said before, right? Alright, so we'll do it here. And then overflow valve because this is should be secondary production right here. Oh, nice. No, I want an underflow valve here. I want the other way. Underflow. Yeah. So this is going to be open. Okay, it's grabbing some coke here. It's questionable whether or not the coke will actually make it through now. Well, it is backing up, so I guess it really isn't that much of a question, is it? And here we're just missing tin, and tin is very much a problem when it comes to the steam economy here, but we're putting in so much energy now as we fix the belts. Now we're producing so much more ash. Alright, so we should just leave that to bake for a little bit, right? This is a big problem. At least it's got overflow already taken care of. And now we look up here. And here coke production should back up. If we're very lucky, it will. Alright, all of this is fun. Real fun. I'm having fun here. But the actual problem is rocks, right? I need to make some more rock paddocks. Now I need more of everything. I believe I need like 6 to start. More aluminum, more glass, more copper, more iron, more of everything. I should really hook up logistics to bring things to me, especially since I'm making all the big stuff myself here. You need to be increased. Oh, I've got tons of stuff in my inventory. I gotta clean that out. Like this coke in the inventory, it's gotta go. All this coal in my inventory, you gotta go. Who wants some raw coal? Who wants to run on coke? Who wants to be cool? Anyone running on here. There we go. Alright. This is completely stopped, right? And that's good, right? And we are stopped for lack of bricks. Lack of bricks is always because of the main iron. Nothing's consuming iron, so we're not making stone. Now I can't upgrade the entire copper line. That doesn't feel like something I should be doing right now. I feel like I have different concerns. I need glass. And I need to make more of rock paddocks. And this can be improved a little bit. Just a little bit. Give me glass. Alright, rock paddock. Take a while to make. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have picked up a whole pack of raw parts. So let's go take a look what's going on down there. And build another one. Because I'm going to have to rejigger all of that down there too. So this is a good time to be building huge things, I suppose. Alright, cue that up. This is working just fine. Making petri dishes. Petri dishes are actually the bottleneck, and fuel is actually the bottleneck. And this is supposed to be coal gas? Yeah, alright, I suppose. Concrete, he loves it. Then incubated, and that's going to basic substrate eventually, not today. Are we actually clearing this out? Oh, because the seaweed isn't producing nearly at full strength. Here, let's up that. And let's get rid of the seaweed I have right here, because obviously it's good to free up the inventory space. Alright, and I've got too much moss, so return some moss. Well, this is just choking on moss right here. That's because it's finally got enough stone to process, but I'm not making it into bricks. Alright, okay, never mind. We're probably not making iron because the stone is completely backed up. Alright, okay, we can handle this, right? We have a brick line somewhere that used to be here. That brick line exists, question mark? I know I got rid of it. I should do something about this too. And something is really simple. No, I'm not proud of that. Like, this could be made even better, right? Like, what am I even doing here? And then this just turns around. And we need half a belt right here. That's why that has to exist. So, we can just solve that with a splitter, right? And then dump. And this doesn't have to exist anymore. And this doesn't have to exist anymore. But this does. Is this our brick belt? No, this is ash. Where'd the brick belt go? Alright, who wants coal? Coal for everybody. I swear I made bricks right here, forever. And then somehow they made it through. So let's go find the brick belt. Because right here, bricks. And it comes right here, and we do a spur because we didn't have... Yeah, bricks right there. Brick belt. Brick belt. Brick belt. Brick belt. It's the top one right here. Brick belt. More bricks. Oh, okay. There's brick belt. So, do we have wood right here? No, but we have... I can just replace the things I ripped up. It feels like admitting, doesn't it? No. I will simplify all of this instead. This whole curl thing we're doing here, no. So, we have stone line comes up here and then curls around. The answer there is no. This gets untangled right now. Though I should probably wait on this. No. See a problem, fix a problem. Right there. And then half is going to go south. Maybe all of it goes south. I don't know. All I know is we go south now. And now we're all hooked up. Now I just pull up all of this. And we no longer have so much of a tangle here. I still don't think I'm ever going to use carbolic oil to mine stone. It's just too expensive, and carbolic oil is too precious. Maybe later. But, I got questions on that. Alright, so brick belt's still north. Stone is right here. We have some fuel line. We have waste space right here that can never be used for anything else. Alright, so. Unfortunately, I don't have any furnaces on me because I'm kind of busy. Here, stop making... Oh. That's a problem. Chuck you in there. Pick all this up. Alright. Make a solution to some of my problems, which I will then use to have even more problems. Alright, so we got fuel line right here. And we will put in 2 furnaces in this space which I can't use for anything else because I can't impinge too badly on the native flora. There we go. And now we'll get fuel in, which is great. and then we'll get stone in, which is not so great, but it is what we need. So now we gotta do one of these, putting more stuff in my inventory I don't really want to be there. Alright, so now we got two sorts of outs. We have ash out and brick out. You know what? They both go to the same place. It goes over, and we will filter it over there. Right? So, brick line, right there. That's our goal. Ash line, right there. Okay, we can do this. This is not necessary. This will not be used. And so we will come up here. Then we will go right here. And we will leap down. And we will go over here. And look, we have a little spur already. And we will output priority left, filter on ash, right? And this is valid and works, right? And I'm not about to throw a whole bunch of bricks, which look just like ash, onto the ash line, right? This is not what's about to happen here. Okay, careful, watch it. Watch it. Ash appears to be going in the ash-wise direction. That's good. Okay, this actually works as I would have hoped. Okay, good, good, good. Now we pull you up. We put a bigger box right here. Isn't there a way to transfer, just mass transfer by clicking and clicking again? Steel box, I guess. Okay, and insert it. That will vent that. Nice. Okay, so we made our life a little bit better right here. So now we have to just completely ignore all of that and go make our life worse. We still need more rock paddocks, right? Really enjoying the entire alien life ecosystem. More copper. I want one more for starters. Oh, look, ash is finally out. Pick this up. It's important to pick up your trash. And, oh, copper's up here. Need all of that. One more rock paddock. And I have to rework all of this. Look at this ugliness. I'm going to leave that for right now. Ugliness I can handle. Alright, so all this is working, all that is working. This is getting distressingly close, but this should be clean now because the everyone's getting seedlings, right? Where is my... I declare this as new walkway right here. There we go. Tidy. Try to be tidy. As I just pull up concrete with my bare hands. That's an engineer. Alright, this is just churning along now, eating pollution, keeping the biters off me. Very strange that none of them have expanded into me. Makes me think that they can't. Can't/won't, and either option is absolutely fine by me. This is backing up ever so slightly. Why is there one ash on the wrong side of the belt there? Just hanging out. We're going to assume that's an anomaly. Can we even see? Yeah, we can see hell from here. Ah, dear. Look at this. How we doing? No behemoths yet. But we will get there, right? These are all spitter hives. Like that one this could almost be taken, right? Because of, it's just spitter hives. Like with just, well, later. We've made peace with it. Anyway, rocks. Redo the rock encampment. Make this look professional. This doesn't belong here. This belongs somewhere else. Oh, this is going real well. Oh, 31 rocks. That's beautiful. All of this needs to be pulled up. I also need... So I guess I just pull it up, right? Now that I have more of an idea of the proportions I will be working with. No, no, no. Okay. We're going to need an entire barreling line. I can't just get by with sitting like that. So over here, where is this? Can you theoretically fit here? Yes, if I move everything. Right there, it can. Alright, so that's where it's going to go. And I will do that right after this round of rock production. So I'm not going to disturb that. Then we will redo all this. And we're going to do a line of paddocks over there. Now the problem is they produce pollution. At not a terrible rate, but not a trivial rate either. Here, have some moss. As I recall, I'm not making sap trees, like primary sap trees at a good enough rate. So I need to go do that. Are we done? Finished? Yay! Pull this thing up. Everyone in my inventory. Everybody get in my pants. Alright, so now I seat this thing right here, right? That's probably the best possible use of this chunk of land until I get cliff explosives. Alright, so you gotta make rock. I got a ton of rock on me. And you make cocoons, and you consume sap and moss. So this thing, which is going this way right now, no need, right? Well, rocks eat moss, right? I need you to make, yeah, it needs moss. Alright, so, we have to come up like this. And then I'll have this coming out here, right? And then rock paddock, rock paddock, rock paddock. This doesn't address, no. We need to rock out. Which I'm absolutely certain wasn't the intended way to speak of these matters. That's how I'm going to do it. Alright. We're going to be making some rocks. And then rocking out will be done right here. And then leap. And then up here. And then we'll put the slaughterhouse right over there. Don't tell the rocks about the slaughterhouse. They will not understand. They will not be able to square that with me telling them how much I love them and care for them each individually, as they are all a miracle creation with wonderful, wonderful turgid glands. Also needs to be done, barreling. So we'll have a barrel line that comes around the back. Barrel in, barrel out. Better to do this here. Like water barrel should maybe come in right here, I suppose. Because this doesn't need sap anymore. So, let's fill this up with inserters. Bop, bop, bop. And then let's just filter. Output priority left, filter on sap. Right there. So And I clear it off by hand, right? No, I want to do the exact opposite of that. I did the precise wrong thing. Moss. I want moss to go that way. Alright, clear it off now. Alright, stuff in the sap here because nobody cares. Stuff that in there. And now we have moss going north. And we'll turn this into a moss and water barrel line. And that, oh, else we need native flora. Ooh. Ooh. So I guess no. This becomes a sap moss line into a sap native flora line, which is very awkward to even speak of, but we will be doing that. This is very much not Factorio, I will say. This is something else. And then our magic. Here, make some more magic things. I should make one of these, just to have. Click, click. Alright, so here we have native flora and moss. That checks, but no. We had to... This doesn't work either, because we had to have the cocoons coming out here. Alright, okay. This doesn't work either. So just pull that back. Okay, it's not what I want to see out of my life. And we'll just dump this in a box somewhere and pretend it didn't happen. Right? Okay. So what we want out here is you, whitelist. And you can't do that because you're facing the wrong side of the build. Okay, great. We can do this. And then cocoon whitelist. Alright, so finally, get that out of there. This gets moss and cocoon taken care of. I guess we do, how much native flora do we need? A lot. Less barrels. Alright, so native flora goes like this. And we pick this up. I put this right here. Try to do something with this mistake of mine. Oh, this. Got a new fast one. Oh, it's got two filter slots. It needs power though. That is actually quite a problem. Anyway, all of you get in there. Now I need native flora up here, which shouldn't be hard because the feeder belt is that. So let's align ourselves first. Oh, pick this up. And go south, and we pick the one place we don't want to do this, and we do it like this. And we just don't worry about that box for a while. Alright, so this gets the native flora in, and this is very much a pain. We can sneak it right there. So this looks like it's going to cut across the uranium. Not a fan of that. Nope. Alright, so rock farming slowly coming together. And now I can't get, I can wiggle. That's about it. How are you running right next to the power line yet not having any power? There you go. So the best thing to do, I suppose, I don't want to bring a line here, even though it's probably the best thing to do. Alright, we will actually do that. Shame, 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 shame. Can we leap this? Can. Shame, struggle, struggle, struggle. Get through. Alright. Our Vrox. Our precious, precious Vrox. Now we'll have their pods, their moss, their flora, and now we just need to put up a barreling system. And I probably should have done this before, right? Because we're going to need space. So let's just do that. Dirty up our inventory still more. I suppose I could put barrels on this side. And then vrocking out on the other side. That's probably the best way to do it, right? Okay. Okay. We'll try to do this correctly. And by correctly, I mean again. So pull you up. Pull you up. Pull all this up. Barrels on left. So rock paddock right here. 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Barrels on left, rocks out on right. That's a good system, right? It even leaves us a little more logistic space to squeeze around that bottleneck. We should be happier people for doing this, right? Alright, so. Here's the problem. It's barrels in and barrels out. Barrels out should be also on the Vrock line. Yeah, that'll work. Because if I can't vent barrels because too many Vrocks, it doesn't really matter because I have a lot of Vrocks. So that's not a bad thing. So water barrels in, I kind of think I should have them just circulating. Like I did my uranium enrichers long ago. We'll see. And right there, right there. Planning for the future. The future of our children. Let's not talk about the future of our children at the slaughterhouse. At least not in front of them. Speaking of which, we're going to need one of those, right? Where is the slaughterhouse? We need titanium for that. Maybe Vrocks are a little more feisty than I gave them credit for. Alright. We'll worry about the slaughterhouse later. Because it's not what I need. Water barrels in. Water barrels in. So this kind of... No, I want to do this the other way. Water barrels this way. Empty barrels north. Yeah. Do I want them circulating? I think that's probably a good idea, right? You'll see what I mean. Alright, right there, right there, right there, right there. Water barrels in. Drag this over. Just drag this all the way over. And now put in the moss and the... No, there's no need for 2 because they're so very slow. Alright. There's no need for 2 again. And then this is rocks out and barrels out. That's not a problem. Rocks out, barrels out. Rocks out, barrels out. Barrels in, barrels in. Barrels in, barrels in. Did I do that right? Yes. Yes. And then rocks out, barrels out. Okay. Okay. Getting there. Now we need to continue building the herd, so it's all you in there, all you in there, all you Vrox get in there. We need baby Vrox. We need baby Vrox real bad. We need a bunch of barrels, right? Barrels. Where are just barrels kept? Right there. Alright, so barreling facility now goes right here. It is deceptively small. Alright, you will get power. Worry not. Alright, all of these people need power, actually. So like this. Then go around the back side. It's not used. We'll have actual Vrock production. Industrial scale farming. They don't call it that. We love each and every one. They all have names. Alright, there we go. You all have power. You all basically know what you should be doing, right? And you need water barrels. Oh, stuck. And so, here we go. In and out. That works. Good. And then this goes... No, wait. We need to add water now. And we're not leaping this building. Let's just admit that to ourselves, right? So let's go over here and pull water this way, and this way, like this. And up, and then up. Oh, it makes it. And unfortunately, can we flip it around? Because it doesn't matter at all to us. It kind of does. Guess we can make our life a little easier. Such a weird building. Bad height map right here. Going from here to there, right? Bop, 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 bop. Like, that's a little better, huh? Now, water out has to be in this, right? So we'll just do water outlines right here. So this goes right here. Heavy shades of Arendelles. I don't even have long inserters. Can I make long inserters yet? No. No, I can't. No. No, I can't. Alright, so this is the water out belt. So you barrel this way, and you have to be very careful about where I put this inserter. So now we get used barrels in. Okay. So it's got to be, no, it's got to be like that. These are empties line. This is the empties line. So like this. Now we have to come up here. I guess we do the divide between Vrox and barrels right here. And we leap this because something has to leap. Then split. And then output priority right, filter on, no, let's not do that. Output priority left, filter on barrels? Oh, looking at that gives me just shivers. And then you go right here, and this is the empties return line. Right? And then Vrox will then leap that. And we will have a retirement home line. A retirement line right here. So we'll do the exact same thing here. And then it just leaps over, and then right there, and into retirement. And can I just grab you? Yes, I can. Nice. And then this goes up to the belt that doesn't exist right here, gets drug across, and we should just leave it like this, right? For right now, at least. So water barrels come in, get split up, go down here. And now the water barrels have to recirculate, is the thing, because I'm not going to fill this entire belt with water barrels. So it has to come up here, and right here, right here. Like this. And then like that. So it's got to come right there. It goes, the water barrels, you get one chance to grab that barrel and then it's gone. Now it's going to leap all the way up here, and then leap here again, and then it needs to get into, it's in the exact wrong spot for this. Like, the exact wrong spot on the splitter itself. So I suppose I could do one of these, but that looks ugly, but I accept it. We have not made the most aesthetic design today. It has flaws, but it does look like it's gonna work, right? So now it's literally just add water. Here, take these barrels. Here, take this water. And it's trying to vent as hard as it can, right? Okay. Just throw those barrels out. Okay, good. Now, feed more barrels in. I have no idea if I have enough barrels here. But, oh, I need to put in the other feeding line. Right there. Good. Good. Does no good at all if you don't throw the food over the fence. No, it does no good at all if I do not connect the line. Alright, water barrels in, making those creepy cocoons. I wonder how many this can support. It goes so fast. 40 seconds for a bunch of cocoons. And these go so slow. So now we have to be real careful of this reaching out and going across the border. We have to watch this. It's making positive pollution, which is not great. You don't have any rocks, and you have insufficient rocks. You've got, here, throw a whole bunch of moss over the fence. And we're here too. Here, take this moss. Do I have any sap? Here, take the sap. That's producing pollution, but very little. Together, these are actually producing pollution, and we're dependent on this picket line of forestry units to keep it down. So we're going to save here, and if it aggroes any of those bugs, I'm going to load. I'm going to do better. That's just how it is. Call it weak, call it cowardly, you can call it all of those things, and you would be right. But it is what I'm going to do. Alright, so this is going full tilt. That's going full tilt. And the sapling line is in fact backing up ever so slightly. I probably have room for exactly one more tree farm in the environment. Those saplings gonna get snagged? They are. So I've achieved probably the closest I'm ever going to get to balance when it comes to this is hogging all the cocoons. This one hasn't even started yet. Maybe this reproductive, maybe I do have to do the math on this. So each rock cycle needs 10. And this is essentially, worst case scenario, it's um, two cocoon cycles. And this takes, crafting speed is half, so this takes 300 and, so 4. Worst case scenario, this can support 4. Oh, we're out of barrels, I see. That's the problem. More barrels then. More barrels. More barrels. They are recirculating, right? No, there's not enough barrels in the system here. It's not even close. So all of this is okay, yeah? Except for the pollution part. That is terrifying. Right here, more barrels. More barrels, please. More barrels. Is this enough? Probably not, since this system right here is dependent on... Here, we're doing this wrong. It's dependent on barrels being refilled in order to get into the reproductive center, which means it may not actually happen. Here, you even get the fast inserter. Look at this. You're not missing those barrels. Alright, so now it has an opportunity. Here, we even make it a better opportunity. Yeah, the recirculation system will... maybe I shouldn't have this here. Maybe giving it priority is good. Don't know. Don't know. But it appears that everyone has drunk their fill at the moment. And we still have a few barrels that are circulating around, which is good. They make such terrible noises, the Varrocs do. Alright, so we're just gonna make ourselves a little Varroc box right here. A Varroc box recipe. And we're gonna call this good, right? Like, you're going forward, you're going forward, you're not, you're not. And we'll just let the pressure of this, because I am going this right? 40 seconds times 2 is 80 seconds. That's enough to make one of those, and this goes for 320 seconds, which is 80 times 4. So this can, in worst case scenario, this can keep 4 filled, and in other case it might be able to do 5. So I might have to add another one of these later on, but right now I have no problems with what I'm seeing. Yeah, I need to pull this out, and that out, and this out. But we're doing alright for the briefest of moments. Okay, we'll just leave this. We'll be back. We've made some Varrocs. Here, come on. Come on, Varrocs. We're going to get this one moving too. There. Now, all 4 are doing something. Meanwhile, we have to go back and start talking about basic substrate, or rather, continue talking about basic substrate. And where I left it, I believe, it's a lot of wood, is I needed to make cellulose, and cellulose is going to be a real pain because it's going to take a lot of power to do properly. Power which I don't really have. Though I'm going to take a tour of the base right now, and we will see how we're doing in general. I need more iron, please. I need to have a slaughterhouse, which means I have to go visit the titanium still. I love that I have a titanium still. This is still stuck on bricks. That's ominous, honestly, since I thought I just fixed that problem. But I guess we just... no bricks equals no iron. Yeah. No bricks equals no iron. And that's just the way it is. Okay, so you stop doing that and go back to the basic recipe. Just do something. You too. Just whatever, I don't care. We do have a lot of wood in our life. Is the wood line backing? No, it's not backing up. So over here, you're now full up. I should see how the coke line was doing, because I just left that, right? Oh look, this has stopped. This one hasn't stopped though. So it looks like this goes sometimes. So unfortunately this is all, there's nothing more to be gotten out of there. I still want to refine everything up to make, just be working with coal instead of raw coal as a matter of course. Just a matter of routine, but that day is yet to arrive. Anyway, all this is working questionably. I think, maybe. How's the coal supply? The all-important raw coal supply? It's got 27 million units. Who cares? We're doing just fine. So now it's time to make those 1, 2, 3, right? I believe 3 was the number, and the number was 3. So we're in a situation here where we're not... We're not making bricks, and that's really the only thing that consumes iron because of that. And so we can't... Here, output priority right. Yeah. And let's go stim the system down here by moving some bricks from the box straight in. Right here. This overflow brick goes in here, and you now go. Alright, so good. Good. Kinda. How's the box look? Oh, that's some stored science right there. Oh, and I gotta get rid of all this native flora. Anyway, that's another problem for another time. I'm too far south. This looks like it was planned, right? This was intentional. Alright. Now. Oh, we're making too fast, I see. Let's take a little off. We'll find a good equilibrium, don't worry about it. Now we have to talk about basic substrate. That's cellulose, and that's a pain, and moss, which is actually quite pleasant. Moss is probably the hardest part here, right? So I'll need like 6 of them, I think. Anyway, where do I want to site this stuff? I suppose I can make cellulose right here. Well, cellulose requires wood and it requires limestone. So let's get a couple of these. Actually, let's get 3. And then wood, obviously, right here, right? And this is the lead smelting area, but it's not going to last, so don't give that any consideration. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's intentional. So I want you to make cellulose for me. And this is going to take so much power. Now I have to pull in limestone from probably behind, right? Pull up some of these guys right here. And how much limestone are we going to need? This takes 10 seconds and needs 4 limestone. So, not you, not you, but you, which is about to pop up. You can go right there, and with the water, which is literally right there. I don't know if this is enough logistic space. By that I mean, of course, I know it's absolutely not enough logistic space. Alright, you make limestone, and it takes 5 seconds to make 2. And this takes 2 and 10 seconds, so one of these can support one of those. Alright, noted. Make 2 more. 1, 2. Noted. And that guy right there will make limestone and just pipe it directly down into the cellulose, and it will be happy. Then I will do the same somewhere else, and it will be happy. So over here, I think, like this. Just do it like this. Just do it like this. And just stuff in a whole bunch of lead plate, right? That will work. Alright, so it's going to be a nice 1-to-1 ratio. Very satisfying. So we'll just do this. It's nice to have a belt that has a beginning and an end, right? Except it should definitely be oriented correctly. Alright, so another one comes in right here. It looks like it's got in and out, which is, luckily, is fortunate because I'm going to use the pass-through. Hopefully it actually works. I found one before where it didn't, right? And then down here, nice little C. Yep, and then there'll be one right here. And a nice little C. Excellent. And you go there. The biggest downside to this, by far, is going to be the power usage. Not going to be happy about the power bill that comes with this. Not sure I'm quite at a point where I'm ready to oh, it doesn't pass through even though it has double-headed arrows. That's questionable right there. It shouldn't have the double-headed arrows if it doesn't act like a double-headed arrow. I think this should be obvious, but for some reason I have to say it. Good, good, good. Now we put more strain on our power grid. Now we really put more strain on our power grid. And right there and there, there and there, there and there. And that will eventually murder the world through power usage. There we go. Why aren't you starting? Oh, because I never put the limestone out. You're not starting because all the wood got eaten. Here, gift to you, some wood. Do I have any limestone on me? No. Good. What's going on here? Oh. A typical interaction with Factorio happened here. So is one... Now I have to give an out. I suppose it's got to come over here, right? And then whatever makes basic substrate will be right there. That's the plan, eh? not sure why 3 was the number I went with. It was. So I produce 1 every 3 seconds, assuming I have the power. And that's more and more questionable as time goes on. You are completely full up, right? You're doing fine in that regard. Maybe, maybe not. There's no wood getting through. I might not have sufficient wood reaching the system in order to do this, which would be quite sad. Here I am, about to put more demands on this, because this other side of the belt's going to get full. Alright, just do the best you can, right? So over here I have basic substrate. That's what we want. Incubated petri dish right there. Cellulose right there. Moss. And makes 10 basic substrate in just an assembler. That's pleasant. So let's locate an assembler somewhere. Probably right here. Probably right there. And you are to make substrate. How fast do you do this? Very fast compared to everything else. Okay. So this will be a moss and cellulose belt when I'm through. I should make a whole bunch of moss farms. Super simple moss farm. It's green tech right there. I need dirt. Yeah, I'll get the muddy water from over here, right? Especially like right, maybe not right here, because this one's encumbered. We'll get started with this right here. How about that? And wood does eventually make it through, so that's a good sign. Right. For the entire factory, that's a good sign. So what I'll do is I will go get more iron, go get more soil. And I think the recipe I'm doing is a little over 1 every 10 seconds. And I'm going to need a lot of those. So we're going to be moss limiting, I think. So I guess 6 of the moss farms for right now, and then we'll just adjust later. We're not really doing this by the scientific method here. Up, 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 and then bop, and then we'll get more dirt. And we're still out of brick here. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with that at some point. We want moss, which means we need dirt. There's a dirt farm around here somewhere, right? Oh, don't I have a bunch of... Yeah, get out of here. Get out of my inventory. You, get out of my inventory. Give me that dirt. 1, 2, 3. And that will take some time. While I'm here, I will shop. This will stimulate the economy by creating demand. It actually works in this situation. Yeah, I should set up a better inserter factory, right? I should be piping all of the circuitry down here and doing something with them. Like something useful, I mean. Actually, I should always be armed. I should be carrying more bullets on me at every time. I guess I have to drop everything and look at the pollution. Pollution appears to be in check for the moment. Did you hear the tone of the voice check as I remembered to do that thing I thought I was going to do all the time and I had lost track of? Yeah, I got a little scared right there. It's okay, nothing bad happened. So, moss. I have moss farms. We're just going to start right here, and you're going to moss out right there. I'm going to have to go get moss to start this off. Well, that sucks as well. Alright. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Just like right here. Cliff explosives, I miss you. Just pick all this up. I need all this moss. Give me that moss. This is called hoarding moss. It is highly illegal. It's enough for 3 to get started. No, give me that. Give me that. The goal is 60 moss, huh? No. Come here. Oh, there's all the moss I would ever want. Huh. I should have paid attention to that earlier, right? Alright, moss farm. I very much wish it was oriented different. And I'm kind of concerned that I'm getting... Oh, and they all need to be picked up. We may be getting close to the edge on carbon dioxide production. I have no reason to think that's the case. I just fear... Right, moss. What? It has to be on the other side of the belt, so I had it right the first time. Oh my god. The pain of Factorio is real. Right there. Up. Down. Okay. So now it's moss out. Moss. And then I go right here, I say have some moss. You like moss, don't you? Everybody's likes moss. And then this one will cut close. This one will cut far. In the standard oil refining configuration here. Up, and then just... Oh, there's going to be more, so stop repeating the pattern. And then put one more right here. Up. Oh, I still need more moss? Oh, I thought I had enough moss, but apparently I did not. Alright, well, time to raid moss farms again. Give me that. This is called moss hoarding and is illegal. You are all going to jail. Okay. And the line will come over. We will put that there. We will put that there. And we have the last one. Again, not entirely sure that this is the correct number. I need more moss. But I am sure that this is a okay number to start, right? And then we will balance for bottlenecks later on, or, you know, not. That is also very much... Oh, I had a good chance here. Alright, move this down by 2. Right there. Now we do muddy water this way. I am going to hate running into that over and over again. Alright, muddy water in. Don't clip this line. Build an overpass. Don't clip that line. This goes right in the middle of the walkway. I already hate myself for doing them. Oh, I guess that wasn't... I guess I was just being dumb there. Imagine that, you know? Alright, so this way. No, that's precisely not what I asked for. This way, this way. there. Now we move the overpass we made. We return the seedlings to its proper course. We throw the seedling we picked up in the hopper right there. Pick up that moss. Right there. Right there. Okay, good. Now we should be ready, right? Here, moss out. Again, this takes electricity. Again, electricity is not free. So this will cause us problems. But we are creeping ever closer to our goal. So the assembler is not the slow step here. So the assembler, we're going to make latex processing right here, I suppose. So the assembler is best placed probably right here. No, we'll bring the petri dish line down first. And then we will site this. Alright, petri dish line right there. And it will go next to the petri dishes at the corner of petri dish and cellulose moss. Like this. And then output priority to the left, please. We will fuel it with wood, which creates no ash. Blessed be wood. And you go right there and quickly shove that in there and that in there right there. And then we fix you. Good. How's power look right now? Decent, but the wind is up. So, this is going to take forever. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll have time to... You're not having any carbon dioxide. We're carbon dioxide starved. This was something I was worried about, because we're leaning very hard on that one generator. Or maybe I hooked up the valves wrong. I don't know. Any of that seems possible to me. Here, just let's do that, right? We will still be here in time. Oh, and I did it wrong again. Okay. Alright, just think of it as extra logistic space. Because the height map on some of these buildings are just not what they should be. That's the way to put it. But we are not making enough carbon dioxide. Alright. But on the upside, we are making basic substrate. And let's just PySci1. I don't think I'm going to get all the way to PySci1 this play session, but next one certainly. So now I have to get the latex line in. Now I have to make a slaughterhouse. Don't tell the frogs about that. And the anti-pollution line is holding, which is required. Our Vrock breeding facility is working well. It doesn't look like we're stopped anywhere. Does look like we're bottlenecked on cocoons, which is acceptable. Oh, we're bottlenecked on moss now, because again, carbon dioxide. Alright, carbon dioxide situation has to be addressed, and we can do that with just another furnace, right? Just double our production. Assuming I wired up the the valves right. Let's go find out. this is on fire. Good. So we go to the carbon dioxide line, follow it back to the underflow valve. We are definitely underflowing, and we are working as hard as we can, and it's just not hard enough. Alright, so don't do that then. I have one of those. And so we have to just add another. And this is another constant 2 megawatt drain. Maybe there's another way to make carbon dioxide. Should probably look into that. But it's also, I have this solution's expensive. Burns coke. Alright, carbon dioxide. How do I get more U? Byproduct of lime. That's where I'm getting some of it now. That's where I'm getting a lot of that, and that's not great. So no, these are my choices. Okay, I accept that. So now it's time to visit my backwater titanium still, which is making a nice little trickle of titanium for me. Secret, non-taxed titanium, with which we will make a slaughterhouse, right? That's probably over here. I need a ton of small parts. Alright, pressing that button is going to be unfortunate, isn't it? I'm kind of worried that this isn't backing. Well, it's recirculating, right? So that's just fine. Well, is it? Yeah, it's recirculating. So the overflow is actually coming out right there. Yeah, it's fine. Everything that's going on is just fine right there. I should probably check the seedling balance, especially since carbon dioxide. Oh, we're out of... We've made all the bullets in the world. No, we haven't. Why aren't you... Oh, just gotta go over here. Alright. Put that there. Yeah, extra inventory slots. Yeah, keep doing that. Keep making bullets. Actually, we should probably be encouraging this, right? Make more bullets. There. You have an entire new box to fill with bullets, and that will probably wake a whole lot of stuff up. Why are we... Oh, because the spur line. This is all wasteful. I've realized that. I have to redo coal production. But that's fine. Bricks are going. I need a whole lot of iron. That's why I've come down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I have to make a... And this will be a while, right? Alright, so let's look ahead. Vrock. We are now making vrocks that can be turned into caged vrocks, which is... This seems like a step that shouldn't exist. Because, like... Well, maybe. I don't know why there's such a big deal to put them into cage. Anyway, full render at a slaughterhouse, making it. Getting stuff, just gonna bin it. Cage comes back, gets into a new... I only need 2 cages, right? Excellent. And now we get formic acid. Formic acid goes into a latex slab in destructive distillation column. And I need sodium alginate and creamy latex. Creamy latex, I believe, is sap and limestone. So we need a washer. I got one of those. Let's start making this stuff. And sap is kind of a problem. I have overproduction of sap down south. So turning that into creamy latex should be fairly simple. Let's take a look at the washer. What's the recipe look like? 8 seconds crafting time, 2 limestone. So it produces a ton. So one of the machines, one of these. That's all I need right there. And are we silent because of brick? Hopefully I removed enough material so that it starts flowing again. Got everything I need there. I need more copper. Okay, creamy latex on the way. And then after that, I need a latex slab. I need sodium alginate, seaweed, more limestone, and a high pressure furnace. Ugh, an actual real stone. That's the problem right there. Okay. So what I have to do is turn that into an overflow line then, which I can do pretty easily. Output priority to the left. And this will fill up down there, and that stone line will come to me. And again, a high pressure furnace. Very much not looking forward to that. Over here though, are we all going now? Yeah, it looks like we found all of the carbon dioxide we needed. And we're having trouble venting. I live this world and I'm happy in this world. Pollution is edging out beyond, actually, I think. Did those things stop working? Did the tree farm stop working? Are we facing a seedling shortage because of the carbon dioxide shortage I just alleviated? Do I have to run seedlings down? Oh yeah, it's not working. And we're at an ash shortage too. Alright, there's a seedling. There's seedlings. Alright, so it's not too terrible what's happening here. But we have to do something about the ash. It's not every day I have an ash shortage problem. Alright, so we have a small problem with seedlings, but that was probably related to the carbon dioxide. We have a bigger problem with insufficient ash on this belt, which is insufficient ash is one of those phrases which doesn't make any sense. Well, we've reached the end of a single line, huh? Looks like it. I need better belts. Oh yeah, there's better belts in this game eventually. Remember that? Remember that part in Factorio where you get better, faster belts? Oh look, we're stuck here. We are completely saturating this. We have to address the power situation. Absolute must. This line is not completely saturated, so let's try to smuggle some of this ash over, right? It's like we're headed for this belt, right? Yeah. So let's do a split. And let's polish this up just a little more. And hope this holds on. What? What are you doing? Why didn't you do that? That's suspicious to me. Yeah, it did again. Why didn't it remove everything in the middle? It is so suspicious to me. And hey, new technology comes to the fore. Remaking the world. And I'm doing okay, right? I don't know if it even should have a preferred output right here. Oh, this thing. What is this doing? What is this mess right here? So we have, first off, a splitter that splits right here. It should probably be before that junction, right? If necessary, after that junction again. Then right here, and now you split on. I don't believe in this. I want to do that. And then this. I don't really believe in this either, but it looks like it's flowing better. This is the problem right here. Two almost full belts going into one. So we can probably design this better, or we can make the problem go away with brute force. And it doesn't, it still is a bottleneck right here. So what we do is we do one of these, right? There we go. That's better, right? Yeah. Now we're flowing better. I'm not sure we're better people, but we're flowing better. Anyway, coke production unchanged. Oh, zinc is backing up a long way. What was I even doing when I came up here? Seedling production. That's right, critical seedling production, ash belt, not enough ash. Should I do something about this? It's like seedlings? You're missing moss. That's because of this situation right here. Alright, you get an exemption. You can use the expensive moss recipe. But just you. Because you have to keep that one filled. And then... Alright, just reset. Reset, go back, look at the problem. Okay, it's going to go all the way back over here. Rocks being made. Very happy. Giant field of blue. Looking at this makes me happy. Can't really say why. We have seedlings right here, but they're no longer backing up, and this one isn't reaching at all. So let's just... This is causing problems in our future by doing this, but it solves a problem right now, which is acceptable to me. So this will clean the air a little bit right now. And just instantly blaps that pollution. Should probably not have picket lines on for this. We should be fine, right? Well, these aren't working at all. Oh, maybe we're not fine. Maybe we're in big trouble and we don't even know it. Save. Save. I believe in you, autosave. Oh, I can get rid of some logs right here. Here, get rid of all those. Take a look at seedling production. Why don't we just go to the graph, right? Seedling production is way low. Seedling consumption is right where it used to be. So it's been falling. And I can't just go over to the seedling area to see what is wrong with the seedling producer, because I don't have one of those. They're spread all over the place. So let's just go take a tour. Let's start with carbon dioxide. We don't have a lot, but we do have some. You are producing seedlings. All of you guys are producing. That's good. Maybe I'm thinking about this too hard and I should just increase seedling production right now. Place it... Oh, maybe those things are offline because the rocks are eating all the moss. Ooh, that's a theory. We made this one right here. This isn't working for lack of moss. And... yeah, we're running out of moss here. So we have insufficient moss production down here, which is turning off some of the seedling production, right? It's like these guys are working. No, we're still short of carbon dioxide. Did I clip this line? No, we are just short of carbon dioxide. It's not getting down here. And these seedlings aren't being made. And right there, that's not made. So we are in the middle of a seedling crisis right now. Alright. Okay. Step 1. Stop playing games with carbon dioxide. Let's go take a look at our CO2 generators. I would have thought that would have been able to keep it going forever, because it takes basically one cycle per 100 seconds to keep this going. And we have the lime production over here that's also producing CO2. It's like this thing's just pumping out CO2, right? No, this thing is stopped because we have enough lime. So that's not going. And over here, this is going, but it's at the rate of aromatics consumption. Here, let's just take a look at the CO2 graph. CO2, CO2. So it's being eaten the second it's made. Alright, accepted. So we go up here, we follow this again. We have to be on top of these problems or again the game ends. These guys are just... Oh, and we don't have enough production, do we? Interesting. And I want to put in more, except it's not enough to keep them both working, right? Huh. And it's going to flicker off in a second here, right? No, it's just barely going to make it. Alright, so carbon dioxide is a bigger problem than I had anticipated. So we have our coke line. Let's not locate this next furnace in the center like we did before. We have a graphite factory around here somewhere, right? No, acid gas isn't running at all. Because we're not getting tar in? That's interesting. Thought, oh, is there an overflow valve here? So we're preferring this? Alright, that's fine. Anyway, stop talking, start doing more. Anyway, right here. You need to make CO2. And there's a CO2 line over there and over there. But I can't get to that very easily. But I'll tie in. Alright, so you go there and there. So can't go there, can't go there, so we go right here, I suppose. I am beginning to suspect that I did, in fact, choose incorrectly when I took the Moondrop upgrade that I did. But can't take it back, because if I could just have a Moondrop create free CO2 for me right now, that would save a lot. Especially if it does it while cleaning the atmosphere. Yeah, that would be better, right? So let's see if we can actually get this up all the way where it needs to go. Oh, we need an underflow valve right here. So that will not choke the primary producers of carbon dioxide, for which is a secondary product. Gotta keep it aligned correctly, I guess. Alright, so... Okay. Good. Maybe good. Maybe a disaster. So... in a single minute, we are now exceeding consumption. And it should pull up eventually, right? Because the consumption is all front-loaded when it comes to I have to make more monster makers. I need dirt. Go get more dirt. The consumption is all front-loaded. That's not what I want to see in life. Output priority left. Alright, alright. This Rube Goldberg nightmare that I have put together is currently working. The carbon dioxide consumption is all front-loaded, meaning that why would I even screw around with this? Why would I even consider not just dropping another one? Why would I try to get in right underneath, be real sneaky and min-maxy, and only put in one more generator, right? Why would I do that? Why not put in more? So I put in one right there. And I guess the answer is because I have to come right here. This is looking pretty bad. Maybe I should put graphite somewhere else. Yeah, the answer is because I'm running out of space. Alright, fine. We will do some ugly spacing right here. And we will use more power, because of course. And we will tie that in right there. Why even play games? And now we are in time of pain is upon us. We'll see. Alright, so now that I have doubled CO2 production. Oh, this is all going well. And that's backed right up, and that's going there, and that's good, and this is working. I got a whole thing of substrate right there. Great. I gotta check on seedlings. Check on pollution. Pollution's okay for the moment. This is good. This has a whole bunch of moss backing up. The whole rock paddock is probably shut down for lack of moss, right? Not yet. Not yet. It's shut down for lack of cocoons, and this is shut down for lack of moss. So, yes. The party has stopped. The keg has run out. So this is working. That's working. Check the graphs. Alright, we're finally producing substantially more carbon dioxide than we're using, and that's going to fill everything up, and that will stop the burners. Alright, so primary problem right here, not enough moss production, right? And I could spread out, but I don't want to. By spread out, I mean go further south, but oh, and I gotta get moss to make moss, which is completely tragic. It's not even gonna be spaced correctly. Look at that. So I'm gonna need 50 more moss, 48 actually, but you know, call it 50. And then we will increase moss production one more time. Don't get that sap in my inventory. And then, in theory, we will be moving a little closer to our goal. This entire distraction brought to you by biters. Biters, the biggest distraction. This will not be the last time I run this road. Alright, that's all working, that's all working. Everyone has all... Why aren't you working? You are working. Alright, and you are working, and you're working. But the key problem is that the rock farm is not. So, okay, we can do this. double this moss farm right here. Yeah, get in there. Is the cheapy recipe, which is the same to say as the electrically expensive recipe. It's important to keep that in mind because running multiples is not free. But I am just the moss lord this game. Good. And you got a pipe in your way. Don't do that. Don't be that pipe. Alright, so are we all going? Why is the carbon dioxide not flowing? Because that is not connected. Alright, are we all going? You are not going. Why are you not going? Carbon dioxide. Why is that? Are you not hooked up all the way? You are not. Okay, is everyone going? Still need carbon dioxide. Way at the end of the line. Like, there's enough production that it should have hit by now. Like, we produced thousands of units of carbon dioxide in the time just us looking at this. But I guess its share on the pipe system is so low. I don't know. Alright, so moss production increased. Seedling production. We're still on seedlings, right? Seedling production meeting demand. Well, that's not true. All that's being produced is being eaten. Wow, and carbon dioxide consumption's way up. We're barely keeping up with this. I did not realize it would be such a large part of my life when I picked the Moondrop upgrade that I did. And this one is silent and will be silent until the moss overflows. And I am not sure we're going to get there, honestly. So pollution overflowing again. Not here, but soon. It's not going to be so bad here because of all the moss factories. Right here, this block needs to be addressed. More seedlings have to get through. I almost don't dare take my eye. How did that one thing of ash get on here? It's going to eventually clog the entire system. Yeah, all this is stopped. This one's going though, so this is the leading edge. And this needs a whole bunch more seedlings. We will survive this, but we are not making the forward progress at the rate we need to. Oh, and the power's low, which slows everything down. Maybe I put in more boilers? Do I have the ash situation taken care of? Let's go find out. The wind isn't even that low. Alright, I'd hoped to wait until after we were making science packs to redo power. No, we're still going to do that. Just going to ignore this. Completely ignore this situation. It's time to barrel forward towards science packs in this brief moment that I have. So I need to make a slaughterhouse for Vrox. Okay, I have made one of those. We'll push that forward. Then we're going to start making creamy latex. Then we have that for creamy latex right there. I'll pipe it through over by the uranium. It'll be fine, right? The Vrox come here. And I have to get some sort of power out here. Because we need the rocks to go into a cage. Make a caged rock, please. Right. I need exactly 2 cages, right? This needs power. Like, here, we're going to do this extremely dirty. Because this can last for a very, very long time. And I don't have to worry about anything. So you need a cage, you need rocks. And rocks get tossed right there. Alright, moving. We have a caged rock. Now this takes a long time. Amazing how this requires solder, but so much else does not. Alright. Don't ask what this building does, rocks. Don't ask. No. Yes. We're going to put the biggest tank we got right here. And this will hold the formic acid. And I need you specifically to whitelist cages. No. 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 None of this is... I need... That should be just fine, right? And then everything else, I mean literally everything else, bop, 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 goes into boxes. And you guys are just blacklisting cages. Just don't take cages. Alright, and now begin, right? And give it power. Alright, you are processing that rock. We will finally have formic acid. Bop. Stuff happened. Now do another one. Where's the other cage? Oh, it needs to be right here in the system. Packaging up another contestant. And bop, bop. Always have one working, always have one waiting, always have one being put into the box. We have formic acid. What is this stuff? I can burn that. I bet it doesn't produce ash either. Here. Can I put meat in here? No. No, that would be a bit much, isn't it? So all this other stuff, I have no idea what to do with. So we just store it for right now. Alright, next up. Creamy latex. You are very simple. You are sap, water, and limestone. And I have... Oh, wait a second. Creamy latex. And a destructive distillation column, right? No, in a washer. I got some washers. Alright, so we will do exactly one of these. And we have sap down here. And we'll make limestone on the spot. And we will make ourselves creamy latex. Alright, this is good. It's overflowing. It's still not enough to get seedlings where seedlings need to go. I gotta snag that one bit of ash. Thank you. This one still isn't going, which is a huge problem in the very long run. Okay, right now, let's not worry about it. Not worry about it. Check everything else. Everything else is as before. No biters expanding into me. That's kind of weird. So we'll make creamy latex right here, I guess. Officer, please find someplace else to stand. You are just totally for show at this point. Has no ability to influence events aside from slightly delaying. I want the sap to overflow into this. This is a real ugly place to put this. I should consider not doing this, but I guess I'm not, right? So, washer. Right there. You make latex for me. And then we have a splitter, which goes right here. Preferential output to the left, and right there. And this is where you get your input, secondary input. Alright, and now limestone, which sits next door, obviously. You make limestone. And you go bop bop. And you both need water. You need water. You need water. We have water right here. Good to see. So we pull our water line over. We depower everything. The world stops. Endless screaming forever and ever and ever. And right there, right there. All better now. Alright. You have everything you need to make your small piece of the coming glory. Alright. You make the limestone. This takes 8 seconds. This takes 5 seconds. You are all that this process needs. Alright, creamy latex. You have to go here to a destructive distillation column with formic acid and sodium alginate. Bad part, that's stone. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So this is fine. This is working. Everyone's being processed. I have no idea what to do with all this stuff. I should probably be sorting it. I'm not. Just going into a big pile of rock meat. We have to pull a stone line. To a high pressure furnace again. So we have seaweed here. I believe we even have an excess of seaweed. I'm not sure about that now that I look at it. Maybe I better do this elsewhere. Where do I have another seaweed farm still surviving? Looks like I don't, huh? The tech has moved on. Alright, we'll make a separate seaweed farm simply for this, and they won't share. Oh, the electricity's way low, and that's the big problem at the moment. Okay, amongst the big problems is that. Why is steam engine dropping right here? Oh god. Don't look at that. Just don't look at that. Concentrate on the work in front of you. We're gonna get to Pi. So we'll do this over here, I guess. Where's a stone line? Stone comes right... Oh, it's actually just right here, huh? So if we build another high pressure furnace, right? And we site this right here, right? And that makes sodium alginate. This doesn't take long at all. I don't think this one can do both. It does 10 seaweed every 50 seconds, and this eats every 50 seconds this eats 50 seaweed. So this is definitely eating a lot more seaweed than it's contributing back to the situation. So we must draw the stone line, which is right there. We have to find seaweed. And since this is consumption now of resources, I should definitely, consumption of pollution, I should site it somewhere down here, right? Put it in the wall. I have a seaweed factory right there, and this just needs nothing, just needs water. So we will make seaweed down here, and this will make our sodium alginate. And then we'll make our latex slab, which then quickly proceeds into rubber, right? So if I push, I might actually see a science pack today. It's like right here. Should be right here. Okay, clip this for a second. We have another brick in the wall. Seaweed, seaweed. We fix ourselves, right? Following in great hope that we are fixable deep down. We must always cling to that hope. Alright. So you are making seaweed, and in time you will probably make more seaweed. But power situation's good because the wind is blowing. It's nothing is dire yet. I just have to pay attention. Alright, seaweed. Sodium alginate. Seaweed needs stone, limestone, and water. So give me another. Oh, I gotta go get copper. So that's seaweed line. We're gonna site this up here somewhere. The seaweed will go north. So like this. Except, working. We will have a seaweed line what goes towards the north. I will do that now. Okay, good. Close, 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 close. Resist. No, do not resist the intention. Go onto the blue. There's so much of it. This patch is enormous. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Oh, good. Seaweed, moss is actually backing up, so eventually that will become seedlings. Now resist the temptation to just cowboy into whatever that is. What is that? Zinc? Yeah, zinc. And then go here, and then go here, right? Clip the uranium. It's going to be very important later on, right? Straight onto the walkway is fine, and this is good. We're back in civilization. We have a seaweed line just for this. We have a high pressure furnace just for that. We need that. We doubtless will need more of this. Bop, 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 bop. We need a destructive distillation column. Give me that. Now we need to go over and work out what we're doing. There's our seaweed line. I should drag the creamy latex north. That's next. So let's go all the way south. Find out where we're making creamy latex. And then bring it right through here. So very close. Oh, and I didn't even notice that I'd done everything wrong. Okay. Alright, right there. Not everything wrong, I did everything creatively. I allowed free expression of my inmost feelings to dictate the design of this monstrosity, which we are now never going to speak of again. This isn't going to reach, is it? Oh, it is. It just reaches. Beautiful. Alright, we got seaweed going right there. We gotta get ourselves into that seaweed line. Don't do that. How'd I do that? Now do this. Good. Boop, 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 boop. No. Trying to be so careful and then did it completely wrong. Then over here. We have creamy latex line, which is simply seaweed and sap. Which makes sense, I suppose. Alright. Sodium alginate. Okay. Stone. Got it over there. Limestone. It's in my inventory. Seaweed and water into a high pressure furnace. I put this all right here, right? So I don't think this is a bottleneck. Maybe it is. I don't know. So you're gonna make... Yeah. And sitting directly behind you will be... I never made it, huh? Alright. So, stone line, which is right there, which is right there, which does have to go through there, I suppose. Should lurch across the cliff. It just reeks of a plan, doesn't it? He had this all planned out from the beginning. He's just following his vision. Okay, good. It's always a bad sign when you do something that terminates a belt like this, because it means you can't expand later. But look around. Does it look like I'm going to expand here? The answer is no. I will not expand. If I have to do this piece more, I will hack it in somewhere, or it will wait until I rebuild this better in a larger, calmer, more well thought out base. Limestone and seaweed. So, wait a second. I just messed up yet again. How is that even possible? Because I had planned this to be here. How is it possible for one man to mess up so many times? Okay. Getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. And then light it up, I suppose. Increase the power draw, of course. Put that there, put that there. Alright, you have... It says you have the stone, but you really don't. So this has to go right here, and right here, and then cliff explosives, I miss you. There. Alright, good, good. I think it's good. Alright, now we just need seaweed in. Seaweed in will be the exact opposite of the stone. Actually, it'll go right here. If I can jump this, which I cannot, but I can get in the center right here. Alright, that's what we will do. Seaweed's coming. Alright. Seaweed then does one of these. This will make it easier to split later on if I have to. Alright, and now, we will now have sodium alginate. Sodium alginate. Good. That gets put into a latex slab with this, this, and that. And that's in a destructive distillation column, which gets sited right here, I suppose. Maybe I should give myself space. Right here. Slab. Alright, so sodium alginate comes straight down, right? Let's not be fancy here. Very close. I'm excited. I will have to spin this, yes? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Alright. Sodium alginate in. Good Good. Now the creamy latex I dropped right here. Oh look, it's even in a good position. Because you know I planned this, of course. Ingredient number 2 in. Now we need formic acid, which I can go fetch, right? It's right there. And it just needs to come straight up. The gas of death. It smells of the suffering of rock. Now we're just waiting for Vrox, right? And you're just baking Vrox. I'm not even gonna care about that. Not even gonna look at it. It is not bothering me in the slightest. Oh. I will, however, look at the pollution profile in a second here. Make sure I'm not about to die. Alright, right there, right there. Pollution, just fine. Did not even challenge. Was that always there before? I don't know. Whatever, don't think about it. We have made a latex slab. Latex slab. Okay, done. Latex slab is another high pressure furnace, and we need steam. Oh, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, and that only makes 1 latex. It takes 10 seconds too. And then just an assembler. We're almost there. Okay, so the latex slabs right here have but one purpose, and that's to go into a high pressure furnace. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna need 2 here, right? But this takes 5 seconds, so yeah, 2. I'm gonna be closing off the substrate, so eventually I'm gonna have to come back north. Yeah, not happy about that though. Rubber stoppers. All this just for rubber stoppers. Oh, and I need coal after this. Not just not just raw coal, actual real coal. Oh, and this is backed up because of oh, really? It's not making we've overtaxed this washer at last. No, it's because this washer is beholden to sand. I have to address that. Not now. Not going to think about it right now. So this just makes latex. So you're going to go down here. So I need those 2 columns I just made. And we just casually ended up 2 more megabyte watts of it needs a lot of steam too. That is not a trivial amount of steam. Yeah. Officer, you look ridiculous. Alright. Alright. Okay. Now we gotta get steam in. Do we have steam anywhere around here? I'm all but positive we do not. We have every other kind of gas but steam. Right. And steam is in too high demand anyway. So what I have to do is find a power line that is completely flush. Burning that wood isn't going to be enough. Yeah, and that wood is going to have to go into cellulose once this machine kicks to life. So now we're seaweed bound. That's fine, I can build more seaweed later on. Still doing okay. Everything's going okay-ish. Steam, though. It's far away. Far away. I don't really want to tap in here. Oh, isn't there a better way to do this now? That won't back up. Like, how can I switch that to the other side of the belt? Maybe there isn't a way, considering... Oh, I can go to the other side and flip it, right? I can go down instead of up. Now I can do that. I could have done this a while ago. Why did I not think of this? Alright, fine. But all this is just eaten up. And I don't have any rich power belts going south. Like, I suppose the best way to do this is to go over to the production area, which I've neglected. I haven't built this out in forever. And we have a full power belt coming down. We don't, actually. Look at how thin this is by the time it gets through here. Picked clean. Is there any way to increase this? Doesn't look like it offhand. Getting distracted. Don't forget to reconnect the thing I just disconnected. Alright, that looks a little better. Like, as a main... Okay, so... Alright. Okay. We'll fix this right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our goal, double power density right here. So let's pick up. Don't pick up the arms first. Pick up. And pick up those. So we want to just do one of these, right? And this is just fine. And the excess power will go into making steam in a little bit here. Though I should have... I made a problem here. That I should have handled the ash before turning the power on. I don't even know what those guys are passing around. Oh. I let it into the system. That was my fault. Okay. Okay, now pick up after ourselves. Alright, so that is now a completely full belt. And it gets split, which is unfortunate, but this one is gonna back up. It's backing up even now. And we'll get even more right here. And this is another problem, right? Now, calling it a problem is probably a bit much, eh? Why am I not doing this like this, or specifically like this? And then we do this like this. And that does take all the power. Oh, wait, I just screwed up. Stop, stop, stop. Because it's not supposed to go like that. Because the answer is that it wasn't supposed to go like that. I just poured coal on the outline, the ashing line. So this was all wrong what I did right here. Okay. Small setback. We can fix it. We can fix it. This is not getting me closer to my goal. We did it like that because only one side of the belt was supposed to be full. That's why we did it like that. Alright. Okay. Let's continue cleaning this belt. And now I had this is ash, and it goes preferentially to the right. Right? And that stops. Okay. This is why we had set it up this way. This was the actual solution. Okay. And I messed with it, and it was a problem. Well, actually, what we need to do now is we can keep this. We need filter raw coal. It goes to the left. No, wait. That doesn't work either. I guess this had to be like it was. Which is quite a shame. Alright. Now that I've embarrassed myself quite thoroughly by not knowing how my own base works. Will I be able to get this power line to make useful amounts of steam? Because this is all eating up a ton of it. And I suppose level 2 copper will do less, right? By do less, I mean produce less. That's not really the world I live in right now. This is a nice, completely thick power line that comes through. I just have to assume that it's going to back up. Now it gets through. And all this is destined to make steam. The power line comes all the way down here, and oh, it keeps going. It actually fuels something else. So I can't completely use it, right? Oh, it's fueling these. Situation kind of questionable right here. Well, nothing for it, right? Boiler time. We'll make it better later. Boilers. Boilers. 1, 2. They're right in front of me. Oh, this is going to have to ash out. Oh, there's an ash line right there. So this really is the perfect place for it, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of is. I wish I could put the boiler in between, which I probably can if I jerk this over just a little bit. And the stone belt, nobody cares about you. And then boiler 1 and boiler 2, right? Boiler 1 and boiler 2. And we have ash out here. And we have fuel in there. We even have water in right here. So this is... Calling this good is just a stretch. That would not pass muster in a court of law. However, calling this reasonable, that's oh, and you have to be conditioned for ash. Okay, so power is getting through. It is producing some steam. This is not enough steam to really get going productively. It's just a drivel of steam. We need to get in right there. Strange how I walked all over the world trying to figure out where to site this, and then I just put it right there. Bam. Though, on the upside, I can claim I planned this, right? You believe me, right? I planned this. I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm doing it anyway. Alright, steam in. Steam in. These things flare to life. And that's still going. That's maybe even backing up, right? No, because it has to fuel the miners as well. It'll come into equilibrium. That's fine. Everything's fine. Except this cliff right here. So we have actual latex. Okay. Rubber stoppers. Are we almost there? Latex? And now I have to get coal. Oh, I have to get coal. So I need a destructive distillation column. I really should stop, but I feel an achievement coming and I want it. So we will just make coal right here, right? Just right here. We will take the column and we'll make coal right here. And unfortunately, this does mean, oh nice, power's getting thick here. I'm gonna have to route the tar and everything. Right. No, I can't filter like that because of, it'll block it from going the other way. Well, I could do something fancy, right? I mean, fancy as in kind of dumb. It's like one of these. And you split. Priority goes to the right. Filter on raw coal. Right there. And then that will give me what I need going this way, right? Kind of dumb, kind of works, therefore it's kind of not dumb, right? Raw coal comes in, you just make coal. No. Raw coal into coal. Oh, the iron oxide, I don't want to get rid of that. Alright, we're going to just box for iron oxide right now. Oxide. Just until the day comes where I completely redo all my coal lines. This is how it goes. Alright. Now I have to get rid of the tar and I have to get rid of the coal gas. Neither of which is going to be particularly simple. Because we don't use any of it anywhere around here. Oh, coal, there's a coal gas line right there. Okay. So we will worm this over. Yeah. That's ugly, but it's not ugly enough to make me stop. Not now, when I'm so close. Oh wait, I can't do that. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so this has to go here instead. This is fine, I'm happy. And then this goes right here, right there. And I immediately erase the thing I need, and I grab the wrong thing, and I'm gonna do it. Gonna get there. Believe. Everyone just needs to believe. Clap for Tink. Clap. Alright, right there. Straight down, now we vent one of our waste products. As we build a complete wall, that is a future me problem. It is not a present day me problem. And let's get the coal out of here, right? We did this for a purpose. Well, no. Rubber stoppers are built. Better be in a burner assembler. Good. So right here, for the same reasons that one's there, right? And then we'll put glassware here, and then finally rubber stoppers. Excellent. And this just comes down, it burns clean. And then this comes up right here. Latex on your way. Just impacts directly into it. No thought needed. Right there. And then rubber stoppers will come out the other side. Beautiful. Latex being loaded in. Very little latex. Well, I suppose I didn't have any way to vent. So now we do 1, 2, 3, and you are all whitelist coal. Bop, 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 bop. Really should have quit and saved this for next session, but the fever is on me. I can't stop. Absolutely cannot stop at this point. So to get here, I guess we impinge on our logistics space. Start pasting over the walkway. Okay. And if these arms are too slow, I can just replace them with better arms now. Alright, good. I mean, bad. Really quite bad when you do the final analysis. Why did you do that? Why you do this to me? Alright, so now, gotta vent the tar. And if this was anything else, I would simply burn it right on site. Attach a burner, burn the thing. But the tar line does not come south. Tar is not a problem we deal with up here. So I guess I just have to drag it north as best I can, leaping over buildings. Trying to avoid my walkways. Can't do that. Can do this? Oh, I can. Can't do that. Can do this. Sneaking our way north. Can I do this? And then can't do that, can't do that, but I can move you. This is Factorio. Yeah. Now the problem is I impact directly into the cliff. Alright, we can deal with that though. It's still good. It's still good. We will just worm... Oh, we can't do that there because of that pipe. Can't do that there because of that pipe. But we can do one of these, right? Get up on the cliff, I guess. Yeah, it's progress, right? Of a sort. Just completely disrespect the stone right there. Where we have to go from here? We are... check pollution. Pollution is
Fine. Any tar lines over here that I can just tap into? No. We must do this the hard way. We didn't even do this right here. So we have to bring you there. And all of these lines are already taken, so we have to do one of these embarrassing curls. And you will make the most beautiful spaghetti. We can't keep going right there because this stops existing. So we have to now do one of these. And then leap over. And straight down. Still not completely convinced about what I'm doing here, but it does link up. Ugly as sin. Horrible, horrible thing I just did. Completely unextensible. Does not work in the long run at all. Now we need more arms. Even though I suspect this is not the bottleneck, it's definitely the steam over there. Oh, and that second boiler has got problems. Anyway, the coal line will fill up in a second here. It's not the... We have rubber stoppers. We have substrate. Okay, we're almost there. PySci1 Pack 1. We are almost there. We got that. Glassware is molten glass and rubber stoppers. And we have both of these things. Give me a Glassworks. And we'll just cite that. Right down here or something. Where's the molten glass? Where does it stop? Where can I slip that south? Right through here, I suppose. Okay, we're almost there. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make level 2 science in this base, which probably could launch a rocket in other games. Alright, so we have our molten glass. We have that, we have that. Let's pull the stopper. No, let's do nothing. Do nothing. It's made in a research center. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Make a research center. Where are you? I need more iron plate. Alright, run. Run, run, run. We can do this. We're almost there. We're so close. And then we have to tune this mess to make more. And we have to power our way towards the next military tech and hope that we can use it to clear out some of these biter nests. And if we can't, we have some serious problems. Because right now, I'm doing okay, but to get to the next science pack, I'm going to need more space. I don't have nearly enough. Like, look at this. This is all to make 2 science packs. Oh my god. Alright, anyway, don't concentrate on that. Eyes forward. In fact, let's be optimistic. Completely optimistic, and let's start building the line that will drag PySci1 over. Maybe we should do this right? Yeah, like that. Go this way. This is our new science line. The science will come here. This is the science. No. Yes. Oh, we have to pick a new tech. Where is military? No, I want the heat, right? That's what I want? No. I want the thing that lets me use gas for steam. That's around here somewhere, right? Where are you? It's not you. It's not you. Though this is really important too, the geothermal plant. Maybe I should go for that. That makes steam will directly alleviate my steam problem. Alright, I agree. This is where I should go. So we need coke processing and electric mining drill. Electric mining drill is fine. This is what I'm going to go for. We're going to go for geothermal power after this because we're going to have huge power problems in a second here. Well, we have huge power problems right now, so it's probably good that I look into the future, and we're just going to leave that right here, and we'll tie it in properly later. Okay, good. So now, take the glass works that I just made. And we're just going to give ourselves some space. You need to make glassware. Molten glass. Again, another thanks Satan situation. Okay. Molten glass. In. Rubber stoppers. Really comical. I had to do everything that I did in order to get these things because they are rubber stoppers. Just use a cork, please. But here we go. Pop. Pop. Okay, rubber stoppers. You need fuel. Fuel is apparently coal gas, right? Or tar. Yeah, we're using that tar right here. Right here. And then overflow valve out. I should probably check to see if this makes sense in a mass balance kind of way. Because it might not work at all, right? But this probably isn't the bottleneck. Yeah, we're out of tar now. Anyway, we need a research center, which we will place right here. Yeah, we're running low on seaweed here, which I will fix eventually. Can you feel it? Can you feel it almost being here? We can get better power anytime. Alright, research center, down. Right next door. It's a subtle building. I want you to make PySci1 2. Here, have some glassware. And you need a lot of substrate, right? So we'll do one of these. First off, pick that up. Pick that up. This definitely looks like it's following a plan. And pop, pop, pop. Here, take it. And then pop, pop, pop. And then one of these. No, one of those. One of that. Now you actually want power. How much power do you take? Yeah. Sometimes surprised at the power usage of buildings. Oh, it looks cool. It takes a while, but we're actually making PySci packs. We're actually there. Alright, so now we have to get them over to our solutions center for analysis. Alright, good. Pop, pop. Look at that. Science 2. Well, it's PySci1, but it's Science Pack 2. It has been such a journey. Alright, made it. Made it. Made it. So, should probably just go make it easy on ourselves, right? Let's do this. We made it. Let's watch. Look, there they go. They're in the tubes. Tube science. Alright, anyway, forget all about this. We have to go and make some changes over here, right? This doesn't need to be like it is anymore. Right there. There you go. Now we just await the arrival. Oh, look at all that. Check pollution. Kind of dangerous down here. Not critical, but kind of dangerous. Oh, there they are. Is there any more coming? Oh, there are some coming. Oh, there's more. We're going to actually advance up the tech tree. I mean, a bit, I guess. Kinda. Okay. Right there. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's coming. It's going to get there. It's going to get there. And out of the last... No. Okay, into the tunnel. It's a fun ride. And then here we go. Pi science being consumed. Nice. Oop, 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 oop. Look at that. Research being performed. What a journey. And it is but one small step compared to where I am going. My entire hope for the future is wrapped up in grenades, the car, and piercing bullets. And if this does not work out, I am very sad. Good. I might have to actually increase normal science at some point. But we need 45 of them to go right there. And then 45 there, 55 there. And then this, geothermal power. So, how much does this make per mining operation? Oh, it's 500 degree steam too, so that should go directly into power. Because it will be more efficient than using like low temperature steam. So I need like to separate the two, right? And I have this, and I have that. I could take that if I could get these guys out of the way. Do I have any others? No, it looks like I only have 2. But I'll see how many turbines I can run off that. That might solve my power problems for a while. But I'll have to prepare it over here because it does create pollution, right? This. I don't know. We'll have to check it. Anyway, this has been a long play session. I thoroughly enjoyed everything that happened here. Next time I will work on polishing all this, work on some of the little unreasonable spots. Why is this not flowing all the way? So this solution isn't actually a solution. Alright, I give up. I will do it simply. Hey look, you remember this tactic, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we need raw coal and you get whitelist. And there's probably a way to do this better, but I don't have it at my disposal right now. And this is going to build up, and I don't care. All this is stopped. This is actually stopped because of sodium alginate. Sodium alginate is stopped because of stone. And I got just a ton of stone in my inventory. Here, have some. So we have to look into that. There's a lot we have. Oh, this is completely backed up again because of no demand for iron. So it's all tied together uncomfortably. Well, wait a second. There's tons of demand for iron. Why aren't... Oh, never mind. That was the ash line. No, there is no demand for iron. So there's no demand for that. So we have to... And this again ties back to we don't have stone, right? Should probably save this. So we're in a cycle, right? We can't spend the iron because we don't have the stone. So I need to stop. Capital S, stop. And all of these stone consumption activities, like all of this, all of that, like this, you have to stop. No one uses stone anymore except the authorities. And that's acting as an overflow, so that's good. But we're making concrete out of it too. Ugh. Maybe lean back on concrete making. There's a lot of stuff that is just kind of irrational, which I'll have to address in some way, some form, sometime, somebody. But for the moment, I think... I don't know. I don't know what to think. I think I have PySci1 going. We're going to look at it one more time. I know it's not working right now. No, really? We're out of... Okay. I thought that this might be the case. This is just a bad plan. Simply put, just a bad plan. Tar is too precious to be using like this. But I'm doing it anyway, I suppose. All in the name of... Yeah, this is the number one thing. I have to get better power down here. Okay. Alright, I will fix all of this. Should this be... Yeah, this should be. I will make sure this is all going. PySci1 will continue. Oh, this is bad right here. I have to fix that more than anything else right now. Alright, I got a plan. I'm going to stop now. Bye, buddy. Bye, buddy. Bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye.